Hello. We're going to do a sample cross tarot reading. A Celtic cross. I'm going to use my deck, the Swiss deck, and it's I like that deck. I like all decks, but I don't think I've done a sample with that deck yet, as far as a Celtic cross goes. So I have been getting some requests to do another sample reading. So that's what we'll be doing here. I'm going to turn the overhead over, and we'll show the actual cards. The if you know my cross, the positions are not traditional. I have my own position meanings that I put in there, and it worked out better for me to use those. Used them for years, and they've worked very well. So I have other YouTubes to explain those position meanings, and I won't be going over them as much as I'll be talking about the actual reading. All of my readings on the internet here are always going to be the same thing. It's just the question is, how are we going to achieve my goal? This way you can use it for your own benefit if you're looking to achieve something. Maybe there's something in that reading for you. Otherwise, it's just an example of how to do the cross. Okay, here we go. This is a doormat. So I'm not using anything fancy here. And again, this is the 1JJ Swiss revised edition that I put together. And that's that. So how are we going to achieve our goal? That's what the question is. And that's what we're going to look into. Celtic cross. Position 1, 3 of Wands with the 6 of Pentacles. Getting creative to overcome something that we're trying to accomplish. There might be some blockage with this, with the 6 of Pentacles. And right now we're just trying to stabilize things, get things down, get things set up, get things structured, figure out some type of a battle plan with things before we take action with the Knight of Swords. 4 of Swords, stability, to the Knight of Swords, action. We're in a good position to make choices right now with this. This choice is pretty much up to you. There might be somebody else involved, but they're agreeable with you, if there is, with the Lovers card. Opportunity to come. Ace of Wands here. Looks like the opportunity can be there if things go as planned. So you're anticipating things pretty much as they are right now. If things stay the same, doesn't look like there's going to be many snags along the way once you overcome this 6 of Pentacles. No surprises. That's nice to see. Right now, you're having patience with things because you know you got to set things up. You got to get things regulated, got to get things predicted, routines set up with the 4 of Swords before you take action. You and your partner, whoever this happens to be, both seem to be on the same page with things. Overcoming this, making this, ironing this out right now seems to be the most key thing about the whole situation. This is a new situation with the 3 of Wands. So therefore, taking your time with it and making sure things are set up and this taken care of, everything's understood clearly, the plan is intact, plan is in place, and it should work out well once you have that in place. The time right now is good with the 3 of Cups to this 3 of Wands. That means that the timing seems to be right to start planning this out and setting things in motion. Like I said earlier, things seem to be pretty well planned out here. There shouldn't be any surprises on what you're doing. I'm almost seeing this as a rarity to even have a reading about because you seem to be pretty confident about where things are going. This could be a precautionary. This only thing that's bothering me is the 6 of Pentacles as something that still has to be resolved. But I think you feel confident that it will be. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, going to the 2 of Cups right now. 2 of Cups to the Lovers card here shows me that, yes, you've been wanting to make this change for a while. This has been on your mind for a while. Maybe that's why things seem to be in line as they are. This is nothing new, even though what you're trying to do is something new. The wanting to do it is not new. It's a long-term goal that's been put into place a while back. Maybe that's why people are in line with you. This is not a surprise to anybody. This is probably a big situation, a big change. And the Ace of Cups. We got Ace, 2, and 3 of Cups all in a row here. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. This opportunity is going to move smoothly, going from one ace to the next ace. All aspects of it should work out well. I'm getting a glare on there. 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 So because of that, I've seen that these aces in line with each other. As this opportunity unfolds, I see ace going into an ace. So in other words, things go as planned. All aspects of it seem to go as planned. Both sides of the coin seem to go as planned. Both aces. The 2 of Cups verifies that as well. So there's difference of opinions here, but they're agreeable with each other. This blockage could be things that still need to be ironed out as far as details before moving forward, or it could be just fine-tuning the agreement between you and others before you move forward. But it's nothing major. Doesn't seem to be anything really blocking in any serious way. This 3 of Cups and the starting out with the 3 of Wands, that's verifying as the timing of things right now. Looks like, yeah, the time is right. Time is right to move on this. Once things are clarified and set in place. Having a total understanding of things with the Queen of Pentacles is key as you move forward here. I get a strong feeling that that's already in place, though, because this is a long-term goal. This is something that's been on your mind a long time. Never did it before, or it's your first time doing this, but you seem pretty well prepared, and everybody seems to be on the same page. Yes, and now the time does seem like the right time to take action after you get things set up, fine-tuned, and well-planned. If I was looking at these aces, I would say, if this were, depending on what type of a goal this is, I would say keep things in line, fine-tune everything, make things work, or make things clarified and fine-tuned, making sure that this is taken care of and completely understood. Take the rest of this year to do that. These 2 aces screaming at me to be the first of the year, first month of the year. Make your move in January. Sometime in the first quarter of 2023, 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups, sometime in the first quarter of 2023, I see things in place. I see another 3 here and another 3 here. Makes me think the same way. So it's all lining up really well. I'll go over the positions and how I read my cross. First 2 positions, 1 and 2, are a look at the question itself. What's going on here? It's something new you never did before. Let's say you're buying a house, let's just say. Something you've been wanting to do for a long time. Now you're ready to go. So it's something you've been wanting to do, but you never really did it before. You're not too experienced at this. There are things that still have to be ironed out before you go move forward, but they're minor. And they can be taken care of with the 6 of Pentacles. Right now, that's the numbers 1 and 2 is a look at the question itself. What are we looking at here? Number 3 is what you're currently going through right now. And what you're trying to do here with the 4 of Swords. 4 is our stability. Things are stable. You're trying to structure everything, get things in line, so everything's perfectly clear, understood. Before you take action, what you're going through right now, and the immediate goal you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to accomplish here. Obviously, the goal is to take action on this. Before you take action, though, you want to make sure everything's in place. So right now, you're making sure everything's in place before you take action on this situation. So what you're currently going through, what you're trying to accomplish, actions you're currently taking right now to accomplish something right now, or what your actions you're taking right now to achieve this. 3 and 4 positions. 5 position, an asset you have right now, an asset you have going for you. And I have the Lover's card. So I'm saying everybody's in agreement here. Things have been agreed upon. There's a team here. You're not the only one involved. And that's you got going for you. And I see that both of you, or the group of you, whatever it is, are all on the same page with this. It's not just like some people are going along with it. No, everybody feels the same way. 6th position, opportunity to come in the near future. Ace of Wands here. So it's perfect. What you're trying to accomplish, this opportunity is going to come. Opportunity to move forward on this, which means this will all get squared away, understood, clarified, and you will have the opportunity to move forward on this coming in the near future. 7th position, how the client sees their own question. Trying to understand totally what's going on, or you feel you do understand totally what's going on with the Queen of Pentacles. Patient to make sure this is taken care of, the 4 of Swords, before you move forward, and wanting to have a clear understanding of everything before things are complete. So you know what you're in for. You know what you're up against, and that's a good sign. Timing, I got the 3 of Cups. Timing now to get creative. The whole thing started with the 3 of Wands. So the timing, this verifies to me that the timing is right to take this action on this question. You're on the right track with things, the things you're doing. Position 9, the purpose. I got the 2 of Cups here. The 2 of Cups shows me this is something you've been wanting to do for a long time. The 2 of Cups also shows me it's been a team effort, a group of you. At least 2 of you have been wanting to do this for a long time. This makes me think of buying a house. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what your question is. But I see it's something that's been a long-term goal. But others had to be involved with this before you can make a move. And it has to be both of you or the group of you. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Otherwise, it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be worth it. So that's important. More than one of you have to be happy here with this. That's the purpose. And the Ace of Cups, 10 position. This Ace of Wands turns into the Ace of Cups. 2 aces shows me that as this opportunity comes up, you will have a completion with that ace. So things will go as planned. You got going for you. There's no disagreements here. Some things have to be ironed out with the 6 of Pentacles, but you got a good understanding of what's going on. You know what has to be taken care of before you take action. The timing's right. And now, after long last, looks like this is finally going to take shape. I see the first quarter, 2023, things being completed. So take your time. Make sure everything's right. Don't rush into it. I see you sitting real good January, February, or March of 2023. You're on the right track with things. Keep things going as you're going. My Celtic Cross. I hope you like this. But doing a cross like that is in my books, Bare Bones Tarot, my newest release, along with Genius of the Tarot. It's in Essential Tarot, and I think it's in Radical Tarot too. And I have a whole lot of YouTubes on it here on my channel. So it's right here. So I hope you like this. Again, I'm going to mention I did that with the my 1JJ Swiss. This is the original 1JJ Swiss. And you can see that now I made this deck standard size. This is smaller than standard. I also changed the palette and made some other changes. I also added a High Priestess and Hierophant card to my 1JJ. So it's a deck of 80 cards now. Instead of just Juno and Jupiter, you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So it's available at MPC Card Company. Link to the cards are on my website, taromaps.com. Go to the store, go to the international store, because that's where they're available. Our next Zoom meeting is November 8th, Tuesday, and 12 o'clock Chicago time. And all are welcome. If you got any questions about tarot cards, come on by, say hello. And we're there for a couple hours, but people don't, come on by for 15 minutes, say hi if you want, or stay the whole thing. It doesn't make any difference. So anyway, keep throwing cards. We'll talk soon.